For this month's Alumni Spotlight, we will be celebrating Black History Month by recognizing 5 Kehulites who have had lasting impact in our society. First is John Lee from the class of 1904. John Lee graduated from Roman in 1904, and after a courageous stand by his team to support him after Roman was told that Lee could not play, was one of the first African Americans to play basketball in the interscholastic league of that era. Following Roman, Lee remained active in Roman's Alumni Association and in the Catholic Church. Lee was the first African American to receive the Vercelli Award from Pope Pius XII, given to an outstanding layman from the Holy Names Society. Lee's granddaughter, Cora Billings, became the first African American to enter the Sisters of Mercy and the first to head a parish, St. Elizabeth's Church in Richmond. Next is Robert Evans from the class of 1949. Bob Evans graduated from Roman in 1949 and was co-captain of the great 1947 football team, considered by many to be the best Philadelphia high school team of the 20th century. Following Roman, he went on to the University of Pennsylvania and was selected as the first African American captain in Penn's history. After Penn, he served in the Navy, opened a funeral business, and later became executive director of the Philadelphia Council for Equal Job Opportunity and a vice president at PNC Bank. Bob was one of Roman's biggest supporters, and he served on the board of trustees and was instrumental in the creation of the Sports Hall of Fame in 1990. Next is Charles Fuller from the class of 1956. Charles Fuller graduated from Roman in 1956. Following Roman, he attended Villanova University in LaSalle. A playwright for 40 years, Fuller won a Pulitzer Prize in Drama and the New York Critics Award for Best Play with his iconic play, A Soldier's Story. He also wrote the screenplay for the film, which earned Academy Award nominations for Best Film and Best Screenplay in 1985. Fuller also received the Rockefeller Foundation Fellowship, the Guggenheim Fellowship, and the National Endowment of the Arts Fellowship for playwriting. Lawrence Neal from the class of 1956. A classmate of Charles Fuller, Lawrence Neal graduated from Roman in 1956. Following Roman, he attended Lincoln University and received dual degrees in English and history. A talented writer, Larry later earned a master's degree from the University of Pennsylvania. Later, in 1971, he was awarded the prestigious Guggenheim Fellowship. He became one of the most influential figures in the Black arts movement of the 1960s. He taught at Yale University and was the director of the D.C. Commission on the Arts and Humanities. The D.C. Commission also established a Creative Writing Award in his name to support aspiring writers. Lastly, Michael Days from the class of 1971. Michael Days graduated from Roman in 1971, hailing from St. Malachi's Parish. Following Roman, he graduated from Holy Cross and obtained a master's degree in journalism from the University of Missouri. During his career, Days has worked for numerous newspapers in the U.S. and was the top editor at the Philadelphia Daily News. During his tenure, the paper won the Pulitzer Prize for investigative reporting, and he is the recipient of the President's Award and the Trailblazers Award. In July of 2018, he was named the Vice President of Diversity and the Inclusion of the Philadelphia Inquirer.